This is Injectr from Boredbrain Music. Injectr makes it super simple to, inject your guitar or any other quarter-inch instrument into your modular system for processing, and also to derive useful control voltage from your signal via its envelope follower and gate generator. First up, let's take the module section by section and talk about what it does. After that, I'll show you a few musical examples from my own studio in which I've found Injectr to be incredibly handy. Okay, first things first, inputs and outputs. Your signal enters the module at the quarter-inch input labeled instrument in. At the top left is an envelope follower output, and next to it, an inverted copy of that envelope. The module will track the dynamics of your playing and convert it into voltage. Now, you can control how sensitive the envelope follower is with the envelope knob. You can also control the responsiveness of the envelope follower with this 3-position switch. You may want a slow response, a really fast response, or something in the middle. And it's nice to be able to choose. Next to the envelope follower outputs is a gate output. It also has a threshold knob, and when the instrument input exceeds the threshold set by that knob, the unit will send out a gate. You can set it to max sensitivity in order to send out gates often, or turn down the threshold a bit, as I've done here, so that a gate is really only sent out when you dig in while strumming. It's very, very useful for using your guitar signal to trigger events around your system. In the middle of the module are several well-considered tools for shaping the tone of your instrument. The sim switch routes your signal through a series of filters that approximate front-end amp tone. Drive is exactly what you think it is. Presence and character adjust the low end and mids, respectively. And the bright switch allows you to add a little bit of extra top end. Level is post-drive volume. Different combinations of drive and level allow for the kinds of gain staging that you're likely used to if you're a guitar player, so I won't belabor the point, but I will mention that it's really, really nice to have on board. The module has an effects send and return, which you can use to send your signal out to any module, allowing you to process your instrument with your Euro rack before sending it on to other things. More on that in a bit. Now that we've got the lay of the land, let me show you a couple of scenarios in which I've found Injectr to be really useful in my studio. Here I've got a loop captured on my blooper, and I'm going to keep it simple at first and then fade in more layers as we go. I'm sending the signal from the modular level output of Injectr into two of my favorite effects modules, Databender and Mimeophone. Right now I'm using the positive envelope to modulate the repeats parameter on Databender, which essentially changes the size of the slice of audio it's using. And this is a great example of what makes Injectr so useful. Databender goes places that most stomp boxes don't, and we were able to route a guitar into this module in seconds. Okay, let's take another copy of the positive envelope, attenuate it a bit, and send it into the corrupt CV input. This is going to add some digital noise and bit crushing to the signal each time the envelope rises, and then turn it back down as the envelope decreases. and I just love the way it sounds. Okay, let's add some delay and reverb with Mimeophone. Let's also grab the gate generated by Injectr and use it to flip the playback direction of Mimeophone's delay. Nice. Okay, we're in a pretty good place now, so I'm going to fold in some more layers of the loop. And let's just throw some more CV around and see what happens. I'll fast forward through the next 2 to 3 minutes of me twiddling knobs so that you can see where this patch has landed. See, I love this and would 100% use this in a finished track. Injectr helped us get here really quickly. Okay, so let's say we like the patch we've got, but we want to end the chain with a lovely reverb pedal like the Von Gogh Ultra Shear, and also want to go out to a mic'd up amplifier, or in my case, a Strymon Iridium. This is where the effects send and return come in handy, as well as the 1/4 inch line output. For me, as a person with a lot of pedals that are integral to my sound, this option is extremely important. The creative freedom to either keep the signal in the modular or take it outside of it is really cool. Okay, thanks for sticking around. Those are my thoughts on the Injectr. I hope you enjoyed it. It's easily my favorite tool for integrating guitar with Eurorack. If you're a guitar player and you're thinking about dipping your toes in the modular waters, I can wholeheartedly recommend picking up an Injectr. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, but more than anything, go have fun making music. Bye.